Hi folks! Well, it is super bright out here and very hot, but I wanted to give you a quick garden update. So here's the garden, and we'll just take a closer look, get past our deer netting. Oops. Okay, oh, it keeps rehooking itself. Okay, good enough. I can step in. Alright, so we have our raised beds. These tomatoes are doing really good. These are the Sweet 100 variety, and you can see like down here we've got some good clusters of the little Sweet 100s going on. My husband pruned a lot of the leaves, the lower leaves. That is supposed to promote the plant to spend more energy on the vegetable, the fruit, right? Instead of leaf production. So those are the Sweet 100 variety, and then over here we have the Romas, which I see some flowers, and I know I saw some little ones. Here we go. Pretty good sized one in there. So those are Romas. I'm looking forward to making salsa with those. We also have peppers. These are called Big Bertha peppers, and you can see got a pepper there, and this one has one back there too. So those are like a green pepper variety. There's a few more of those here, two more. This one, look how good this one is. Kind of looks like a jalapeno shape, but according to the card, it's just it's a longer shaped green pepper. There's three there. And then our jalapeno doesn't have as much going on so far, but it's got some good flowers, so we'll hope for the best. Those are coming. Now here we have the carrot and two different kinds of lettuce in this bed. So the little carrots are definitely popping up, and those have been getting bigger. The lettuce, this is a mix, and I tried to thin them out, but they're still kind of crowded, and then nothing, and then crowded. So what are you gonna do? I bet these, I'm ready to maybe start picking some leaves here soon for salad. In this final bed, we have a lot going on. We've got romaine lettuce, and then we have peas. Tom built this little makeshift trellis here for the peas to start grabbing onto, and they have really been getting tall. I mean, I can see the growth in just the last couple of days. So they are coming along. There's 2 rows of those, so we have some on either side of the trellis. And then cucumbers. And we do have a trellis for those guys as well. This one here was supposed to be more of a bushing type that didn't need a trellis, so we'll see. It looks like he's headed towards the ground. And we picked our we picked our first cucumber today. Maybe I'll insert a picture. But there are more coming. I think the rest were pretty small. I'm just looking. definite flowers. Other than the vegetables, we also have a lot of our flowers in pots that are doing well, but it's also really high temperatures, so we're watering once, if not twice a day. For whatever reason, the deer liked these purple ones, and they just let them grow back, so we'll see if those disappear here soon. You see I got one over there, and the one that actually does the best is this one here, because it gets the most shade during the day. So I just love this petunia variety that we got. Don't ask me what it is because I didn't save tags. I should have. That is just looking gorgeous. And the little mini carnation, Gerber daisy, and potato vine, which this one's doing really awesome. I have some in the front too that should start draping down. So we just finished cutting the grass inside all of the fruit trees, their little cages. So after weed eating around the cages, I should have took a before picture, but now you can see there's an empty spot right here. We had one that died. Apple trees are looking pretty good. That one's looking good. There's a robin. See how the peach, the leaves look a little orangey color. So not sure. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. We just use the scissor tool to cut open each cage and cut the long grass and weeds inside each one. So looking much better now. Hopefully this guy was a replacement for one that had already died like right away. Well, it never grew from the bare root. It never grew, so we'll see if these ones make it. So I'm out in our front yard. There's our porch, and you see the freshly cut grass. So our seed got growing and got long enough that we did the first mow. It's still kind of splotchy, but we'll work on that. Thinking in the fall when it's a little cooler, I have a better chance of filling in some of those patches. And look at the pretty bee balm is in bloom. The hydrangeas are having a hard time in the heat. They keep looking wilty, but they did flower quite a bit. But the bee balms are looking awesome. And the rhodio's hanging in here after it flowered. What?
Top of the rockery.
Is it our friend? Oh, I see him. So Mr. Chipmunk is back. What is he doing? He's been visiting the rockery quite a bit, so not sure if he's taking up residence in our rockery. Now where are you going? Oh, coming up here. Oh, geez. He flew off. Are you okay? I made a friend. We were doing some yard work, and this little guy came out to visit on our rockery. Are you living in our rockery? Oh, there he is. Hi. You're a busy little guy. Yes, you're very busy. You gonna come up in here and see me? Hi there. You're very cute. Oh my gosh, you're gonna come right up to me? You're not scared, are you? Wow. It's been about a week since the last time we looked in the garden, and so we're gonna see how it looks today. We have done some more leaf trimming. My husband's taken more leaves off of the tomatoes at times, and I think we'll see some good tomatoes here. Starting. These are the Romas. And you can see the peppers. I think you can see the peppers in there behind. Lots of Sweet 100s coming out. What I think is most impressive is the lettuce, as well as the cucumbers and peas. So aren't these peas just so pretty with those little purple flowers? And we noticed today when we were out here earlier, where's one? There are some little tiny pea pods, and now I don't see them. Maybe you'll notice them on camera more. Oh, here we go. So this guy right here, and there's one right there as well. And here's another one that's gonna be ready pretty darn quick. And we're seeing lots of little ones back in here where it's hard to see, but now these little round ones, this was a different variety, as you may recall. These are a round, if you're seeing that little guy there, a round cucumber. So those would be interesting to see how they taste compared to the more traditional. The Roma, or excuse me, the romaine lettuce is getting there, but this leaf lettuce and mixed is really going good. I'm gonna need to start picking some of this for our salads. So I'm just gonna come out and pick leaves and start using them. And then the carrots probably have a ways to go, but they're definitely getting taller tops on them from what we saw a week ago. Fighting the fires. water the garden. Here's the front of the house after we mowed and did some weed eating out in front of me. Still need to weed a little bit in that lower tier of the rockery, but it's looking much better. Thanks for coming along for this garden and yard update. We'll let you know as things progress in the garden over the coming weeks of summer. But for now, things are looking good. I think for first time doing this large of a garden, we're pretty happy with the results so far. So I hope you have a great week, and until next time, take care. We'll see you soon.